But the game told me about a new type of co-op that I think you might enjoy. It is co-op hunt evac kind of thing or something like that, where you go and you get a device, you gotta get it to exfil. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm trying to get this stupid thing straight on.
Tyrus, how is it going? We are gonna be right back. It's gonna get all wonky again, okay? I'm just sharing it with Facebook, and then I'm gonna be right back here. And I am tired. To answer your question, attorneys, start asking some questions. Maybe. The guy was tripping balls. Did I miss something here? Hold on. Oh, what guy was tripping balls?
Then I would vote you, but no. No.
Stop. Oliver, get out from underfoot. All right. Now. Go see how well the sun did at drying out that fucking dirt. Ah, I think we're gonna need something here. Give me a second. First of all, remove. Thank you. No, I'm not interested in that. Jesus fucking Christ. Just let me unlock my screen. Did YouTube erase one of your comments? I got hit with my own advertising. Gosh darn it. There we go. For those that don't know, that is a link to my Venmo account. That way, if you feel up to donating, you won't have to go and waste 20% on YouTube. It is a direct line. Alright. I said I'd start doing that. Okay. Oh no. Wolf, throw up on your kennel. That is so gross. Lordy. He'll be fine. We gotta grab the... Oh, fuck, my knees. My knees! First and foremost, let's open this up. It's looking a little... Oh, I'm holding it the wrong way. Wow. Everything. Come over here. Damn. It's still somewhat wet. But I don't think she's going to mind too much. This is going into the alligator lizard's cage. Whew. Can you guys see me? There we go. Hey, Durs. So I finally was able to share my Venmo, which is great. Means folks don't have to go and donate through YouTube anymore. I gotta talk to my brother. Fuck. And we might be playing some Milsim together here in the future. That would be so cool. I think you guys would get a kick out of him. Now. Woo. Yeah. Okay. It's okay. Hey. Hey, the tangled cannon. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Oh, baby. Oh, babies. No. No. Oh. Well, I don't have Cash App. I could probably get it, though. Whoa. Whoa, stop. You're going to make yourself throw up again. Stop it. Okay. Oliver, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Do you mean your WR code? QR code? Oh, okay. I can get Cash App too. I mean, I did get Venmo. Oh. Alright. So first things first, let's get all this. Duchess, get out of... You are driving me crazy. Hmm? Get out of the way. Yeah, honey, I think we used more than half of those potatoes. Alright. Everybody move! Now remember what I taught you guys before. First things first, you're going to want to get a dry towel, like a paper towel. Oh, fuck, it's facing the wrong direction. You want to use that to get all of the loose bits front and center so that you can scoop those up. Alright. Now get yourself your sink sponge. You don't want to squeeze all of the good juicy bits out until you get all up over this. And you give it a baptism. And you take that and you loosely spread it around. Get your energy drink can out of the way of the viewership because, you know, standards. Come around. These are the same suds that you'd be using on your dishes. Come around. Get them on up on there. Get them on up over here. And then you start scrubbing. Alright. Work it around. Some things are going to take a little bit of elbow grease. Others are going to come up like they were barely even there in the first place. By the time you're done, look like you didn't even cook anything up on here. Now, you'll grab another paper towel, maybe two bits, like so. Okay. You see, if some random person online were to tell me that I should get a Cash App account, I would just be like, what the hell are you telling me? This is stuff. But if it's somebody that I know that's just like, hey, Cash App is cool, don't worry about it, yeah, then I'll get it. I'm doing a no-no. I'm using way too many paper towels. Look at that. Alright, so today we are going to be seasoning up some steaks. Oliver, get out of here!
This kitchen is gonna be cleaned tomorrow. I do not feel anything.
It's only a little hot.
For tomorrow?
No. Although, yes, tomorrow is going to be just as hot, if not a little hotter. I was 79 and I decided to play that boxing game. I could only go 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Oliver,
I'm saying that you decided to do it regardless.
get now.
Okay, Kat, let's not make it a habit of trying to get into the fridge here, or else you may have a very bad day.
Don't close that. I'll be getting in there next. Plus, I got to deal with fucking furball. Go on. Alright, so we are using some petite sirloins. They are pretty good tasting. Got a lot of flavor, a lot of good texture. I like my steaks to have some chew to them. What we're gonna do, 1, 2, look at the size of those. Ha ha ha! Yeah, boy. Okay. Okay, so that's the hot blend. I thought that was what I was looking at. And there we go. Yummy. No, this is petite sirloin steak. So this is cow. This is once mood. Alright. Yes, it's beef. We're having beef 2 nights in a row. This little tiny shaker barely puts anything out. Alright. It's got a lot of freaking... Still gonna do it, but... That's gonna be extra chowy. Okay. Well, we got this going. Let's go and 737. Okay. Oliver, why are you in the hottest part of the house? You're panting like you're dying, but you're just gonna go to the hottest part of the house. Swear to God. What's going on? Oh no, I brought it.
Oh, he's running it.
Oh shit. Micah Wolf threw up in his kennel. Ooh, what's it?
So if we each have one, that'll leave you with the two smaller ones probably for.
Yeah.
And that should be good for you, right?
Yeah. If not, I can always take one of those small pizzas.
To work tomorrow?
Yeah, because they have one of those little toaster ovens. If it comes down to it, those pizzas need to get eaten anyway. So at some point, if we need to cut costs, yeah. Gotta find some tongs. Hi, folks. I know you guys like it when you get close. Duchess, move. Liquid smoke. Carrot. Ooh. See, we don't need the liquid smoke part. Because we smoke that shit. Okay, one of these days I need to come out here with a lemon. Don't mind me, it just looks like we don't take care of our grill because, we don't take care of our grill. And I don't trust wire brushes because I keep seeing these damned ER nightmare shit. Person's like, oh, I've got one of those steel bristles in my intestines. Like, sir? I have a nightmare. I now have a deep-seated fear. That's looking much better. Hi, Lotus. Alright. And I'll have my wife set the alarm. Oh, I love the way that steak sizzles. Sexy. We're gonna have to move that one over here at some. Oh. It's all about compromise, kids. Holy cow. Okay, might have a little bit of capsaicin. Capsaicin. Now, off to prepare some snake food. Yes. We also need to get that dirt in for the alligator lizard. The dirt itself is still a little bit on the moist side, but that's not something that the alligator lizard wouldn't encounter out in the wild. Northern California does have its wet days. So what we're going to do is we're going to get snake food going. And then we are going to deal with the dirt. Honey, can you put a timer out? The steaks, I just put them on the grill. All right. Now, let's see my favorite. Where is it? Honey, do you know where I put that my favorite metal bowl? Did it? Alright. Holy cow, that freaking game, between the heat and that boxing game, and the frustration of trying to get everything set up, man, oh, fuck. And the fact that I only had one energy drink today. I think that also did it. It has been crazy. Now we gotta get this washed so that we can feed the snakes. Now the ball pythons need to have prey that is warmed up because they use those heat sensors, those hits on their face, to pick up on body heat. We warm these rats up in a bag in warm enough water that'll get them to their natural body temperature or higher, and then we wiggle them in front of the snakes until the magic happens or doesn't. Alright. I'm not a Southern spy, I swear. What year do you think it is? Like Mexican Southern spy? I have so many questions. And why would you automatically just hectic? Why would you admit that to the class? If you were a Southern spy, you'd be the worst Southern spy. Just saying. Just saying. It's like the Ruski back in the day going, I'm an all-American. I'm not here for the Russians. Spontaneous combustion. Okay. Our ratas. Grab them by the tail. Yummy. I don't like how sudsy that is. Take this right here. Hey, Noah! And we are going to set it and roll with the rat. I'm so glad that my wrist pain's not a thing anymore. Oh. How about we threaten to fall, but not? That's good and hot. Okay. Whew. Let's put these rats back. A golden saint? Huh. Well. I mean, that's going to be a little bit difficult. What does that entail? Like, what would a golden saint patriarch be? Or would it be a matriarch? Alright, here we go. Get ready for watering, because no matter what, we're going to have to water tonight. This hose loves to kink up, so this whole setup right here is just going to be fun to deal with later. Let's just say it's going to get the not so nice version of kinky going on. Then we're going to have to fight with it for like 15 minutes. All right. Here we go. See if I still got it, guys. Ready? That was horrible. I was trying to put it out that way. All right, well, let's feed the rest of it over the top. What? Okay. Sorry about that. What? I was getting the line ready for watering later. What? Still a little bit more. Oh, I just put more in, but we're almost out, so we need to go and get more. This one is turning into a circular, a little bit circular, so that's interesting. How long did you set the timer for? 7. Oh. These are not firming up like the other ones did. I think it might be the cut. Yeah, sure. And I'll go and put that hose further over, grab the dirt, and start working on getting that in there. What? Yeah, I'm gonna grab the dirt, and then I'll be in there. All right. Now. Works for me. Dude, I don't speak Russian. I don't know why. Don't know why you think I do, but I don't. It's not a thing. This is the United States of America. We speak English. It's kind of funny considering what we did to the English, so we wouldn't be a part of their country. Now, it still looks really freaking... Still relatively moist. We might need to go and do something else. Huh, okay. Honey, I'm gonna bring this over to you after I go and set this on the. I want you to feel it and see if it feels like it's dry enough to put in this cage. It looks wet, and it feels a little humid, but he's not necessarily strictly, or she's not necessarily strictly a an arid climate lizard. All right, move. Move. Over. Move. We need to do more tie-dye, honey. Oop, don't do that. All right. Whew. Now we got the hose out where it needs to be. Go. Oh, that's right. I like Russian. It has funny letters. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Now, nothing. I'm just saying now. I'm getting my hands dirty. There you are. It's okay. Oh. thinking he'll at least get a thin bit. Makes death permanent, and if my character dies, I have to start over. Oh yeah, that'll do it. That's fun. I still think Durs would kick ass in a freaking military simulation game. But I don't know if that'd set. Alright. I don't know if your problems, your PTSD or not. Chris said that the reason why he didn't like playing Onward was the realism of it all and the fact that you've got to keep your hands a certain distance to make the guns function properly. Alright, so the cage is pretty much cleaned. Oh, we're doing alright. We're about to get the steaks off the grill. I better wash my hands though. Got a rat warming in a water cage. Got a bunch of steaks that will be gotta say, I guess I'm doing alright. Sorry for that steak. What? I said I'm so ready for that steak. That being said, I think it's a little and I think that you took the game right down to the wire. The presentation is a little bit sloppy than I'd like to see you. I just am nervous, right? Okay, so thanks for hearing that. I'm going to finish this campaign, and I think the officer caramelized people and a little waves. The first thing I think about when I think pancakes. Oh, what am I doing carrying this all the way in there? Not at all. Great idea. I would insist everyone. Okay. All right. So she's a little bit offish right now due to the fact that she has been manhandled just a ton of times as we tried to assess whether she had mites or not. She does not. She has some red pigmentation coming in, and it looked for a little bit like mites to me, but the more we looked with a jeweler's magnifier, the more we realized no. So, oh, come on. I think one brick might do it. There we go. We're going to take this out. Oh, wait, I know what I'm missing.
Thought I was missing something. My hide.
She loves this thing.
Better put the lid back on our cage though.
There we go. That's our little darling right there. God damn it. Now she can tongue feed. It's not going to be a problem. What is going to be a problem is I don't want to try to see her make a break for it. So there we go. All right, here we go. We're gonna do thin line with kind of making a trench here.
Next up, here he comes. So I get to the register and I am a mess. I'm watching the prices go up and I am trying to save. My hand is turned out our match visitors. Okay, they stand there. Whatever you do, you're that person that's right in second line. I'm that guy. Oh, that guy. I got yours again. Now he's holding up. He's that back there. Come on, man. Yeah.
I'm waiting in line to check out, and it was just leave at my cookie time.
Finally, the cashier's done ringing me up. $6.50. Can't believe it. Remember, buddy? So I get my stuff and I'm running back. First thing I do is break down my cauliflower, break down my potatoes, and get them out. 7.5 minutes into the competition, that was finally checking out.
There
Well,
we
I
go.
had risotto, but I had to scrap it. I'm going to try to cook risotto and scallops.
Whew.
The total is increasing and increasing, and it's past my $8.50. I have to start editing, scrapping the potatoes, picking the garlic. Under $8.50, I get my change and I head back to start cooking. So I'm having to repeat my whole dish for my budget.
Instead of calling this seafood fest, we call this stress fest. We have 7 minutes left for them to cook this food.
Alright.
I cook with seafood all the time.
Whew.
It's very important to strengthen ingredients when you're cooking at a budget. That's why the kettle makes so much sense. Because I can eat the farm. This is my aromatic spices, and I was going to do the ball, check sorry, and now
There you go, little one. Cage is almost back to normal. Whew. Time for food? Where you gotta go take care of something else. I'm gonna take care of someone first before we start eating. Move. Wakey, wakey. Alright. Move, Duchess. So. Are you hungry? Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Guess that answered the dumb question I had. Are you hungry? She smacked that rat like it's been over 2 weeks or something. That glass needs cleaning. But at least you guys will get to see her eat. Plug the phone in while y'all are watching. Oh.
Why are you yelling at me?
Oh my God, it left out a whole bunch of the chat. Hi, Lotus. She's in the... Oh, Noah's pulling a girl that's older than him. Be careful. Large steaks. I'll pick the 2 leftovers, 2 small leftovers that we have for lunch tomorrow. I'm trying to cut down on the cost. I don't want to go and buy burritos anymore unless I absolutely have to. Working on this being an adult thing.
So I decided to do a seared scallop with corn mock stew. I'm taking the corn off the top, making some stuff. I didn't want to leave that corn mock stew too heavily because scallops is so delicate. I'll just leave it in salt and pepper. Pepper and there's eggs. Corn mock stew is a sweet corn dish. What's that one, Indiana?
I've never seen anybody move to it. That's perfect. So fast. The heat is absolutely so.
I'm searing the scallops. I turn my onions and now allow that to start cooking the scallops. This is personal for me because my roots are Louisiana. I know this dish so well and I think I can do it.
Tomorrow I'm making burgers.
Come on, do it. My tomatoes are the base of my mom. I mean, I want to cook it down with the garlic. I hope you feel it.
Oh, shit.
This is absolutely gorgeous. 50 seconds. I don't have enough time. I'm not sure if my favorite. That's not good. And I'm like, so everybody that has three people trying like these little card games and trying to figure out how to get all that play. red on, and just like, Richie, one, I had a minute, like a second ago. Stop looking. But then you're right. Sadly,
You little shit.
Act like you start.
Don't even think about it.
this was round two. Seafood, a little bit of money, a lot of coupons. First up will be okay. So
what I make for you is a seared scallop with a corn mac shoot. I'm from down here in Louisiana. We serve this a lot. I just really enjoy it.
big thing with scallop is that. And I think you did it really well, right to the edge of being overdone, I think. I had zero confidence that you were going to get this done, and you did. Thank you very much. You know, when I hear Baton Rouge right here in Louisiana, I think a little bit more spice forward. The trouble I'm having with the dish is that if there's anything hotter for me,
Thank you. Richard gives me the exact same critique of being underseasoned. I know I'm going home.
Next up, Chef Steve, what do you have to serve? So today I've prepared these seared scallops with some blistered cherry tomatoes, some crispy tahines, and a cauliflower puree, and a little Italian parsley and minor lemon vinaigrette. The puree, I think, is great. I think it's fantastic. Your parsley, what you did with it, is amazing. I think that right there is the defining flavor. That's the most interesting flavor on the plate with you. Just not enough of that. And I only got one scallop on my plate.
I also didn't get a chance to taste the vinaigrette. It was just a tiny bit there. It's a shame that it really was delicious.
I tasted everything. So they can never say because it's good, but the only thing that they could say was it's there or it's not. And it just wasn't there. Stuff like it. What I'm interested in is that it's the chicken and stew. I think that's what I'm very comfortable with. And it's this is my way. What I want to do is find a little bit more with the technique. I hope I did that.
Michael, I love the flavor that you developed here. When you're cooking on a budget, it's a really good idea to pick some of those 2-for-1 ingredients. You can do that with a fennel. Really smart move. Fennel works as a vegetable, but it also works as an herb.
Really technical flaws. I think once you know kind of that kind of stack at the bottom of the bowl, just a little bit. I think if you do some spice. Judges have some good points. And the nerves were coming home. Judges, thank you so much. And everybody. Unfortunately, one of you is going to be eliminated. Judges need to deliberate. Just clarification. Call your after all this is finished. Judges, what do you think?
I think Ed just really knocked it out of the park, and that's what we're doing.
I feel like I could have gotten more, sauce in the plate.
And I feel like I'm going in and I've made two mistakes. Yeah, understood.
She's literally eating it as far off camera as she can muster. Alright guys, you're gonna come with me. Alright. Move. Duchess, get up. Duchess, get up. Duchess, get up. Duchess! Ridiculous. Right.
Thank you very much. I'm sad at one time, but I feel really good.
Oh! Fuck. Ah!
Have 24 hours reasons to go on. And think better things after the show's over. Congratulations, Chef Yvette, Chef Michael.
That way you can look down on me and judge. And you're welcome. Hopefully it tastes good. I tried to season it appropriately. Trying to take care of what little bit of animal stuff I had left too. That's hard to juggle. And then I still have to water outside. And it really does need to be watered because it hit, like, what was it, 90 today?
And the question is, which of these items is not typically an ingredient in your hand? I immediately was clean, and I started running as fast as I could.
That brain was sugar and egg whites. I knew instantly cream was the right answer. And I'm hightailing the bag.
Good at the foot race. You're running. Who's it gonna be? Here we come.
Yeah, but don't have him have a kid now. Wait until he's older. Don't try to talk him into it just yet.
Well, congratulations, you win the event, but I'm not going to tell you about
The best bit of relationship advice I can give somebody is to,
Don't stick it in there.
you know me so well. Don't stick it in crazy and don't let crazy stick it in you. Also, give it about 3 years before you go and take the plunge with somebody.
God, I was so wonderful, wonderful idea. It is easy to make the hot sandwich. Except for trust me. What is it? Are you feeling okay, guys? Am I? What is this? Let's just make this a little bit easy on you. Okay, here we go. Best sandwich you ever had. And we'll go with it 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, it is still fucking hot as balls.
So wonderful.
Mm.
Everybody's got a nickname here, I'm sure. Me. Mine's the closer.
You get the cake?
I knew there was going to be some.
He's already done with his steak. Did you breathe?
You went off doing stuff.
No, you're just a little bitch.
Dude, my daughter put an entire quesadilla in the fucking DVD player. Oh my god.
Put on some good steak though. Juicy. Not too undercooked, not too overcooked.
Roasted peppers, basil mayo, and eggplant fried.
Mm. She destroyed the DVD player.
I just wanted my grandmother.
She wanted to know the history of quesadillas, right?
Steak sandwich.
She said DVD player was hungry, Dad. It made strange noises, same noises Mommy's tummy made when it was hungry. So we're gonna cram the quesadilla in
I
there.
grab the potatoes, and then I have to go all the way back to get the eggs for my potato salad. 2 ingredients.
Oh God, Noah.
It's brutal.
4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, go, keep talking. First thing I do is I start cutting my eggplant. I'm going to make this side of eggplant fried. Okay, what do you got going, Chef? We're going to do a chicken, crisp bacon, panini. Okay, no, come on, talk your line. You've got me nervous, and that's the bread that I could find. How did I get you nervous?
The salad's got a little bit of a kick, but not too much.
Just grab the first bite you saw? That's right. Okay.
But is that the cake you wanted?
I'm going to start with baking. I'm going to make my basil mayo by blending basil and then...
Oh my God, you had to like full on doggy potty train your adult, not your adult, your fucking child when he was younger. Because that's the same shit puppies do.
Okay. I have this one advantage. When I go for the onions to do caramelized onions,
Just like, oh, I gotta go. Better go right now.
I really want to win. Cook them. I peel the potatoes, get them into the water, and then bring my eggs in. I've got to get the meat seared off in the pan so I can pull it off to make sure it doesn't. On a steak sandwich, you have to have blue cheese and onions.
It all starts with mayonnaise. Let's be honest when it comes to a good sandwich. I put a little bit of mayonnaise to the outside of the bread because that's going to make the bread a little bit crispy. What I want to do for my
That is terrible.
is that they understand you've got to get out
I am drinking water as fast as I'm sweating that shit out. Whew.
I flipped my sandwich over and I said, oh God, no, don't do this. The bread is too sharp. It is not enough time to chop. This is either the most expensive sandwich I've ever had, the most expensive steak I've ever had.
So I took the potatoes and eggs, tossed them together, and deglazed the onions. That'll make the sweeteners.
2 minutes left. Don't worry. I gotta scrape the bread, I gotta cut the bread edges, and put them on the plate. 3 seconds.
I can't get the sandwich on the plate fast enough. I'm putting the potato salad and then 8 seconds.
Come on, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not working.
8 extra cheese, small bladder, weak bones. Jesus Christ!
No.
My caramelized onions, they didn't make it on the plate. I'm convinced it's cost me 20 grand.
I'm gonna ask something
Judges,
that is really mean,
round 3. The game
but it is making me wildly curious based on the amount of medical conditions that you had.
all comes down to who makes the best hot sandwich. Chef
Were your parents cousins?
Yes, that's what I made for you today is a very simple panini with dry bread. And
Hey, Rosie.
Whoa, hey.
you go with the pepper and a little bit of basil mayonnaise.
You are not allowed to do that.
Is he climbing after you?
The basil mayo is really nice. The fries are delicious. It's a nice simple sandwich.
Whew.
The problem I have with this is that
Well, that's why I asked that, is because usually
it's really good.
when you have that many things wrong with you, it's
I'm not sure.
You clearly understand flavors.
a sign of
Flavor going with
quite a bit of inbreeding.
the amount of sweetness.
Wouldn't be your fault, though.
Red, as you know. And it just fell apart. It just does not work as a sandwich at all.
I feel very disappointed. I can blame the players, but I am ultimately the one that chose.
Granted, we got a lot of cancer in my family.
So what I prepared for
And
you
a
was
heart-
grilled steak sandwich with a blue cheese mayonnaise, and for an accompaniment, I did my grandmother's old
Noah.
potato salad.
Did your parents meet at a family function?
He's such a missing onions.
He's got...
When I bit into the sandwich, I thought, there's no way
This
this thing is going to be good.
He had no joints in his thumb,
Yeah, every day
was at scoliosis, brain fluid leaking, 8 extra teeth, small bladder, weak bones, and a heart condition.
Stacey, I like the
My
sandwich.
dude.
It could use some more acidity, perhaps a little sweetness as well, and something sort of tied together. I think we know exactly what that is.
It's been a hot minute. We're already halfway through summer. It's the 4th of July this weekend, so that's usually what indicates that for me.
Anxiety.
Technically,
I was just like,
summer starts at the summer solstice,
Because what?
good and bad on both.
Week ago?
which was a week ago. That being said, our summer solstice was like 56 degrees
And the very
I'm worried.
and incredibly wet. So, yeah.
My mistake here, admittedly more fatal.
So judges, we have unanimous decision. Fantastic. Let's bring the chefs back into it. Enjoy good competition. But that's what we have. We had a great competition. Unfortunately, one of
Lord
you
have
are
mercy.
leaving us. The chef who will be leaving
You just can't catch a break.
will be
I really hope they come out with an adequate gene therapy for you. Because I think that's what you need.
Crystal clear.
Lots of gene therapy.
Each and every round, including the last round, and what it just came down to was an issue of structure. The bread is just a little thin, and the sandwich didn't hold together. You're absolutely correct. The canvas was there. I just chose the wrong brush to paint it. That's all it was. So thank you very much. You're very good. Thank you. I want for my kids to know that it is trying that match, and it's not so much to win. Thank you.
Thank you, Chef. Everybody home. She just won Triple G. Big round of applause.
No, I'm sorry.
So excited. Elated.
Okay, this is the super shopping spree of a lifetime. You're going to get 2 minutes to shop.
Yeah,
Each item that you check off.
theirs probably sets off metal detectors like Wolverine.
If you collect all 10 items,
Not gonna lie.
20,000.
You doing okay, Durs?
What about this?
Yeah, we're good. We're getting this. I'm wanting to get all of these items. I know that if I do, I get to bring my kids home to see their family.
Here we go. 2 minutes on the clock, and we're going 3, 2, one, go!
First thing I see is frozen pasta. Thank God I find it because I've never bought frozen pasta in my life.
Chocolate bar.
Yes, 4,000.
There we go. $6,000. Tortilla chips.
And so I just grabbed the bag.
Tortilla chips, $8,000. 1 minute left.
Desperate to beat the clock. Your brain is not set to comprehend where everything is in such a short amount of time. For the produce. I'm wanting to get all of these items. I know that if I do, I get to bring my kids home and go back to
I am paperwork so that I don't trigger a panic response, but that's fucking crazy.
I see onions.
They'll be like, what the fuck is going on? And Durs is like, it's just another Tuesday.
Making the corner and I know where the liquor is. Perfect.
We got bourbon.
And then I start to get flustered because I can't find miso plastic cups.
And they want you to go back for seconds.
Oh gosh.
3, 2, time's up.
The 2 minutes was like
It's crazy.
$16,000.
Wait. I thought. Wait, never mind.
What?
It's gonna be. I thought Durs was on the no-fly list. No, that's out.
Huh.
I am so fortunate that I'm able to bring this home and say we can go back to Louisiana and visit as much as we want.
Congratulations.
You're awesome. Water thief.
What you got at grocery game? Last one standing. Get your shot and bag it up to $20,000. We got your cards of future fun and culinary creativity. Let the grocery game begin.
That's why my shoes missing.
What?
What they're
The supermarket, that is. Let's meet 'em. First up, Tony DeSello, chef and owner of an Italian restaurant in Father One from Fargo, North Dakota.
Oh, Jesus.
A gift from North Dakota. Thank you very much.
By the way, you guys out there, if you are feeling up to donating, oh yeah, we got a like. If you're up to donating, you no longer have to go and donate to me on YouTube. I have my Venmo posted right there, giving you the option to donate directly, so that YouTube does not get that 20%. They certainly have not earned it. We have to wait until the 26th at the latest of July to get our next payment off of YouTube. So now I'm making it so people can donate directly, so they can suck it.
I wrote a cookbook. I am a single lady food. I'm thinking about food. I'm thinking about bags. I'm here for a reason. I want to inspire someone to create that. My goal is to live clean. I am definitely investing into my business. I'm putting for all the single ladies.
Yeah. I'm not too happy with the way that they've been treating you guys either. Stifling your ability to speak freely on this platform. Saying things that are mundane. Some things were about food. Right, honey? Talking about food, and they took down the conversation. So, any way that we can stick it to YouTube is a good way to do this. Yeah. So, help stick it to the man. And donate money directly. All proceeds typically go to the animals. We've got one tarantula cage that we have set up. She's still getting used to it. She's got a bunch of cross ventilation. Oh, it's already 8:35.
I can do whatever I want. And in the back of my head, I was like, this favorite shoe gonna drop.
You ready to go? Okay, and in 3, 2, 1, go! First thing I need is French toast.
Yeah, but here's the kicker, Justin. This is what drives me nuts. You guys have heard what Alf has said in the past. YouTube gave 0 fucks about that. But my wife mentions cooking. Yeah, take that right down. Right down. Apparently they did not like the mention of a certain recipe. I don't know. But YouTube has got the weirdest structuring I've ever seen. So.
Oh, seriously, because that's like the first thing you try to make a decision on is what bread you're going to use. Bread.
Whew.
Bread, I'm thinking frozen. Like bread, frozen baguette is not quite as good as fresh bread. It doesn't have that absorbing quality of bread. And then the next components like bread, you're making custard, your dip, your bread, eggs, and milk, some butter. So I'm making a French toast with some kid-friendly flavors. I grab and give them like chocolate, some berries. Awesome! All these key flavors to make them. Does it taste good?
I'm looking at the frozen food, and all the bread has garlic and parmesan on it. I see the Hawaiian rolls. This is perfect. It's going to give my French toast the sweetness that it needs. The heck are eggs in this place?
All right.
My go-to ingredient is nutmeg.
Woo! We got 10 on here.
Let's get a favorite syrup. So I'm making the French toast with
Well, to those who are new,
with orange zest and mint.
if you want to donate,
Keep it classic.
the Venmo link's right there. That way YouTube doesn't get
I'm
a
always
cent.
structuring things into untraditional versions of themselves, and that's why my French toast is thinner bread. If I choose not, thinner bread, I don't have to cut it down. And I
All right.
And then non
Oh, heavens.
with a lemon curd, honey yogurt filling.
What?
And then I pick up all the citrus and the bread toast.
You're going to turn naan into French toast.
That's what she's doing.
That's not going to work. Excuse me. All right. And let who cook, critter? Here we go. It is time to go water from a hose that's gonna have more kinks than in Portland Strip Club. Yeah. Who are you talking about? Boop. What are you doing? What are you doing? I wish that were true. And maybe my neighbor wouldn't have shouted it so loud. Oop! All right. Hey, Brent. We are getting out here finally to water our greenery. Ooh, I need to get in there some point this week. I got a little bit lazy and wanted to play some video games. Should have been out there today. It was 90 degrees, so woo, Brent. But I'm just letting you know, Brent, we have found a better way to donate. If you have Venmo, none of your money would be going to YouTube through Venmo. I do have the link set up right here. It is venmo.com/user code, user lower dash something or other. Looking forward to another work week. It's going to be fun. It's going to be 90 tomorrow. Lots of good times ahead. They don't shut the place down unless it's freaking 70. Not 70 yet. 9 fucking... What is that magical number? 100. And it has to be 103 consecutive days in a row. Apparently now. Which I think is absurd. Ah, yes. That doesn't breach any sort of OSHA violation. Zero degrees? Why would it be 0 degrees? We're not talking about winter. No. This isn't winter. This is summer. We're not mentioning anything below 60 degrees now. No, unless it's Tyrus. Tyrus is in winter. We get snow like maybe a week out of the year. This last year, not that much. However, I can only assume that since we had such a mild summer thus far, our winter is going to be pretty good. Oh, geez, we need to get out here and pick some blueberries. They're starting to fall off. I found my... Oh my god. Also, tomorrow we should be getting a new attachment for our weed eater. It is straight up 2 sets of metal blades. I'm hearing a lot of people complaining about one of them that's like a tri-blade that sets on the weed eater. But the other one literally looks like a freaking circular saw blade. And that thing is a beast. There we go. Oh, right. I got the armor and didn't die. Nice, sirs. Nice. Oh, Justin, you didn't find love in prison? Well, then again, you were the guard, so I imagine that would be a little bit more complicated. My condolences, friend. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Yeah, pretty sure. Not gonna lie, pretty sure they would have frowned upon you coming out with like a whole family dynamic out of that situation. Not the best idea, I must admit. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure based on the siren that we heard. Yeah, there's a fire somewhere. Probably some idiot blew off his hand. Or there was... That actually sounds more like a car accident. Doesn't surprise me. We've got a lot of idiots on Highway 30 as of late. See, is there any smoke on the horizon? Definitely a fire truck. No. You do. It's just rather than hearing it like a normal person, all you hear is kind of like the Prius of the asshole world. You son of a bitch, quit kinking. Oh, they're not too far away. Yeah, they do, unfortunately. And they've admitted online that they don't give a fuck either. You ask them to please wait until the 4th of July, and they're just like, no. Sometimes. Last year, they were firing it off all month long. Alright, we are as far as we can go here. Why would your event coordinator have you firing off fireworks unless you're not in the United States and there's some other thing that you were celebrating? Otherwise, it kind of defeats the whole purpose, you know what I mean? You don't celebrate the 4th of July on the Saturday prior to the 4th of July. Yeah, that would happen. Not gonna lie. Jesus. Oh, they killed them. There was still some live plants right. Okay, yeah, we're not having anybody coming through here again. Ugh, motherfuckers. Well, if you come through and you're breaking branches and you're destroying and killing plants, unless you are one of the owners that that's going to be taking some of these plants, you're not welcome anymore. That's ridiculous. All right, you're almost done. We're just doing the touch-up work in here. Get off of me. Got to make sure it is good and wet. I would love to freaking come back in here tomorrow using that little probe thing that we've got. Find that the whole place is still saturated. That way I don't need to water tomorrow. There's a tree in the middle of that that needs to go. Alright. There it is. Well watered. Oh, I lost a light. Damn. Oh my god, you guys are the worst. Funny, but the worst. We did all that watering in about 25, not 20 minutes. It's good and soaked too. Okay. Hopefully that next rat is good to go. Hopefully Mochi's good to go too. No. 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 Move. Move. Oh my God. Move, Wolf. Back it up. Oh my God. I do not care. Okay.
Starting out 14 years old in an Italian restaurant. I started getting more of this Italian food.
I'm a simple man. What? Oh my god.
One of the biggest issues for this channel is always the salt factor.
Okay,
It's
so
salt by nature. So you have a really fun to get in there and figure out what the balance
we gotta move these guys.
I'm very confident that I can say canned food.
Don't give me a threat pose, child. Okay. We're gonna try to feed Mochi.
And then I cut the asparagus in smaller pieces. That'll help with the texture, and I toss it all together. If I'm looking at canned beef, it's just strange texture. I taste it. It really sits well on my palate. It's just kind of jumpy and soft. And I start with water over, hoping I can get all of that off. It's getting super hot. Real like syrup.
How about now?
I don't know how to taste that.
Very soft and juicy. The best way to deliver that is
Oh,
and
buddy.
very soft. So open it
Come on.
and that's help.
Come on.
And when I started my restaurant 14 years ago, there wasn't a fine.
He's not even over there.
Did you catch the sound?
Yeah. Come on. Kitten, get off of my foot. Come on. Oh, shut up, phone. Come on. All right. Well, we'll try to give this one to little guy. And then we'll get back to that snake and see if he'll eat the last one. Warm up already. Some of us don't have all day. Okay? It's already 9:06. All right. Didn't take the rat. It didn't take the rat. We're gonna try with the last rat with him though. So we'll get back to him after we're done taking care of the rest of them.
Oh, hun. The axolotls are pretty sad except for the crystals.
Okay. What? Yes. All of them? All three of them? Aren't there three? But still, that's exciting. Durs, you just got that character going. How did you wind up killing it already? By the way, honey, we're gonna have to hold on feeding some of these spiders until you can get crickets with your mom this week. You are going over to a store with her out in Portland or Hillsboro?
I'm going to talk to you about it.
Durs. Honestly, dude, I feel for you. You worked so hard to get that shit going. No. Okay. Fill this up.
It should never, ever, ever be applied to cancer. Okay?
What I learned here today is that focus passion, challenge yourself. Chef Eric, Chef Danielle, this is Balance number 3, their final kitchen battle. This challenge will determine who will stand shop, flavor test market, and again, it's 20,000.
This one is pretty expansive. But some of them look like I appreciate the builders to put some things in here. But they can explain some shit. Knowing that little short ride could have saved me hours already.
And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
We're going to have to put the card back, please. There you go. Because this next game is called No farts allowed. Only what you can carry in your hand and your mouth. Okay? If you make one trip and when you come back, you stop.
So this is my forehead again.
And here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
This is our Lacioceano sauce, my male. Blue. Not a very creative name, the name Blue, for this particular animal, because its common name is a Brazilian blue violet. It is a tropical terrestrial tarantula. We're trying to even out the humidity. I mean, let me first start off by saying the humidity in this house already fairly up there. Okay, so this guy doesn't need to have a ridiculous amount of humidity in his cage, because he's already there. Take a look around. There's water dropping from the air. Fucking pools up on the ground. It's inside a fucking house. But it's everywhere to be found. I fucked it up. I know, guys. Terrible. Terrible. There we go. That's about all he needs. Don't you do it. I know I spritzed you and you don't like it, but don't you do it. Don't you try to make a grand escape. Sir, stay up in that cage. And we'll be doing our dumbbell curls, not dumbbell, our kettlebell curls tomorrow. We don't have time to do them tonight. Alright, so that one's taken care of. We're running out of time. This, Oliver, I'm not taking it. Oliver, 9. It's not wanting to be nice. So that is our Harpic Deer Pole Cripes meal. I was hoping I can get it with the stand, but it was not letting me. This critter is a terrestrial arid tarantula, which means it needs to have dirt to play with. Usually it likes to have a den man-made that it can web up and live in. Case in point, ta-da! You only want to give this guy a water dish. You don't want to spritz down the cage because too much can affect it negatively, which is kind of interesting because since the house hit a certain humidity level in here, this little shit has been out and about. Yes, Justin, we've tried feeding. We fed one successfully, tried feeding the other one, and now we're taking care of these so that we can set them back up on the cage that they were sitting on with one of them. Are you hungry or are you not hungry, child? Hold on. Try this again.
Oh boy. I wonder where they had this place set up.
3 minutes. I have a heavy cream to surround everything out. And then I just
Okay. Duchess, move.
the garlic.
Okay, Mochi. Try this again. No. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, so he's not hungry. Put this guy back in the water. Maybe Mochi just wants to get his hands on Bill, so to speak. I mean, oil. We're not quite to the point where we're ready to breed them, but we do need to start thinking about it because at a certain point, ball pythons really should not breed because of their age. So, hey, so what are you gonna do now? Do you have to start over from scratch and then work your way back up to that? I'm still upset, but at least I don't want to punch the computer. That's good, Durs. What's your take on it? Good man. Because the computer is a necessity for you. It's supposed to make you stress less. It's supposed to, mind you.
What is?
The computer. We play games to break ourselves free from the chaos of life. How's that going, bro? How's your stress level?
I'm doing alright.
Alright.
Don't want to destroy my control yet, so.
This is another Lasiosiano Sazamai. Once called Pteranopelma sazamai, these guys had a name change after a scientist found a quirk within the species. Yes, we are being nice about it this time because I figured we don't want to have too much repetition when it comes to wanting to rage against the establishment. Fucking scientist.
Having just tasted this, though, I'm impressed.
Oh, God.
Perfectly, really crispy.
Hook you up with a single lady in Oregon? I don't think you want to be hooked up with a single lady in Oregon. I got lucky, but meeting up with a... How do I put this without getting... Hooking up with a single lady in Oregon can be quite shocking. So you might want to try someplace like Texas, Florida, the Carolinas perhaps, maybe Nevada, although they are starting to turn a little blue. Idaho might do for you. Might have to get a little bit down with the LDS, maybe Utah. Yes. Like I said, I am a fortunate one. Well, there have been people out there not so fortunate. Do what I... That's good. Yeah, divorces are hard. My buddy Joe's preparing to move out into a trailer because he hasn't yet. I saw a recent picture. His dog's cyst blew up, ruptured. His dog's cyst ruptured. It was all over his kitchen floor. So I saw the images. He's still in his apartment, but he will be leaving soon. His wife cheated on him well over 15 times during the 15 years that they were together. And he wants to move out of the place where she literally cheated on him with a dude on their couch. So I don't judge him wanting to live out in a trailer just to get away from it all. I just hope that his kids will be alright. That's okay. Everybody remember, my ex and her mother killed her brother. So, what? He's by the door. I don't know. All right. So this right here is a Therafosa. Oliver, you do not need to go out. You stop it. Wait, when was the last time you went out? Oh, fuck. It's been that long. Yeah, he probably needs to go out. So this is the Therafosa apophysis. It is a tropical terrestrial tarantula. They are notorious for having some pretty nasty attitudes, but again, we don't consider it having a bad attitude. They are just incredibly defensive. Jesus Christ, are you guys seeing this shit? How warm is it in here? It's 79 degrees still. This is married for over 20 years. Don't get married. Oh my God, Susie. Oh my fucking God. Better be careful. You wind up like that girl that got a fucking message. This guy hit her up the next day after he was buying their drinks. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to need the money back for all those drinks that I bought you, as it was a failed investment. And I was just like, holy shit. Hi, Jessica. And not just Miss Critter. There's another Jessica in here. Yeah?
The cat that's on top of the little guy's cage.
Yeah? Okay. Also, we now have 2 cats that frequent our front porch because of kitten food.
What?
We have 2 cats that frequent our front porch because of the kitten food. One of them has an eye missing.
I ordered.
More?
Yeah, I talked to my cat.
All right. Yeah. Tell me about it later, honey.
But yeah, they'll be here Jeff tomorrow, so I think that's the last.
My advice is, before you marry somebody, at least spend 3 years living with them. LDS individuals and Catholic individuals are not going to like that advice, but guess fucking what? They convinced an entire generation of youths that marrying somebody after only knowing them for about a month is A-okay.
Oliver says thank you, and so I thank you. Absolutely.
What the fuck? Ah. That's how I handled one of my very first serious relationships. Is after about a month, I tried popping the question. She thought I was crazy, which I was. Fucking brainwash. Hey kids, have you known that individual for a month? Do you really think they're swell? Well, what the hell? Go grab yourself a ring and see where it goes. Where it goes is often divorce, of course. It's a source of intense remorse. I endorse changing course. All right, Durs, have a good night's sleep, man. I hope you feel refreshed tomorrow. That is kind of how that seems. actually, guys, no, just get down. Get down. Your claws are scritchy scratchy. No, that is not an invitation for you, you fluffy bastard. You can too. You don't regret the kids, but the husband probably has issues. But bringing up the whole ring pop thing, off we go on a story, and I think my wife knows the story. So, years ago, I concocted a plan. As a man, I did what I could to make sure the plan ran without a hitch. But life's kind of a bitch. There were a few things that did not go swimmingly. To start off, I knew that our local zoo out in Portland had what was called zoo lights. Zoo lights had a section of lights that literally spelled out, "Will you marry me?" I thought, perfect. I am going to jump on the opportunity. Okay? So, took Jessica and we went out there. And before we started walking over to the elephant exhibit, which was the only exhibit that was open at the time, we sat down with some, I think it was cheesy tater tots. Were there nachos in there? Not nachos, jalapenos up in there. Anyway, we sat down and we're enjoying our time. And we start noticing this adorable child in a little teddy bear onesie. And it was so cute. And we're like, "Oh, you cute baby. Oh, you cute baby." And from behind me, I hear him. And I turn around, and it's my high school ex, Mackenzie, with the shit-eating grin on her face. It turns out, shut up. It turns out that the baby that we had been adoring was hers. Yeah. Fantastic. So, I fielded that situation, I thought swimmingly, and I went off with my now wife to the elephant exhibit, waited until certain somebody was paying attention to the elephants, and then kind of tried to hurry us out of the elephant exhibit so that we could get to the lights, which were on the way to the elephant exhibit. And I finally popped the question. And what did I use to pop the question?
Something I got you for Christmas.
Something she got me for Christmas, which I think we actually have some in the cupboard right now. Yeah. A ring pop. I busted out a ring pop that she had bought me for Christmas, and I proposed. What? She said yes, and the rest is currently ongoing. I can't say the rest is history because it's literally right now. But
the ring pop melted in my jewelry box.
yeah, the ring pop melted in her jewelry box.
I still have it.
I'm 36. Tyrus? Where? Where's Tyrus? I don't see Tyrus. Where is she? Oh God. There's so little left.
They should be good in the bedroom, so we'll save that for in here tomorrow.
Should be good in the bedroom? How much do they have in the bedroom?
I know it's over half full, and they don't eat as much in the bedroom as they do upstairs.
Alright. Oh, fuck off. Like, you're like, I know what's coming. Gosh darn it. That's turned off. Alright. I don't think Mochi's going to be hungry this time. Alright. I need to clean out his den. Yeah, it's going to have to wait for at least 3 days though. Okay. All right. You fucking ant, get out of there. And you cats, stop eating food on the fucking snake cage. We don't have a line of ants in here again, do we? Oh, he is big hungry. He's like, sir, you have knocked upon my door, but I don't see any entrees in your possession. Do you know how dangerous this is for you?
Adding certain different components, winning $20,000 would be life changing for me. We got about 42,000 and change in medical debt. It would mean a lot more.
Okay, buddy.
The way we can
I'm gonna need you to tag it like a true champion.
I'm making my brain.
Woo! Damn! They're saying hi, Mrs. Critters.
Hi.
Can't believe this cage is almost dry again. We'll get him more dirt. I'm not too worried about the humidity though. Your comments broke? Okay. While we're dealing with that, Duchess, you need to go out now.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop working. I'm praying that the judges don't see a soupy funnel of cream on their plate. Welcome to day one of our holiday spectacular. It was Keeping sample. Let's start off first with Chef G. Chef, what do you have for us?
Here we go.
This is kind of my peculiar twist on a classic holiday dinner. I did a duck confit, I did a sweet potato.
If you see the cats
and the last thing I'm
trying to jump on there, let me know. I'm going to take care of the other animals in the background
You
here.
want to read Brent's question?
Yeah, sure.
I wanted it to be, but the labor you have
Yeah, the mouse, not mouse, the rat is already dead. They are frozen and then thawed, and then they're warmed up to be about body temperature, and then they are offered up to the snake as food.
Sing for me. I want to impress all of you judges. These balls, man. I really want to impress
She doesn't mind the snakes. She likes the snakes. One of those is hers, just like one of the tarantulas is hers. Though she swears it's not.
For a soul. It's over a crust of
Because we bought her for you.
What? Huh? What?
Chef Carol, this is really got something. The soul with the stuffing. Pesto, it's nice basil, it's little
You're not telling me anything.
gingerbread pesto. It's got like ice
You,
cream
you,
area.
in there, does he have food?
I can't tell.
Work, I thought.
You're gonna have to let me know.
Such a good job with flavors. It's a completely different smell.
Whoa, that is enough.
You were being so dramatic.
He does not have food.
Okay, you need to go outside, or you.
Little nitpicky things that I wish I had done differently. I'm really worried about my dish.
You see Little Bee's cage?
Chef Carol, next up, Chef Dog.
Next time we make another one, which is gonna be for legs. We're not gonna be putting the slats in the section with the family go on that flat surface, because it seems that plastic turns very brittle once you don't use the heat on it.
That makes sense.
So.
Glad you took the blacktop and actually made it crust. It was absolutely delicious. It had really, really good flavor. The sweet potato was awesome. You don't even put the other ones on. Appreciate that. Thank you.
I feel like you did not rehydrate the latkes. Those are dried potato shreds. So unfortunately, when you try to grate them into the sweet potatoes, they didn't blend in. They sort of stayed together.
At that point, I was very eye-opening and a lot of us tried to do this. Last but not least,
My dude, where is your female?
what we have here is smoked trout, high up the cranberry, this is berberry, and along with it is a little bit of green curd salad. To give it a richness and in the holiday fruit, I added a little bit of this with cinnamon and chili.
Honey,
I looked at this.
What?
This is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen.
are you busy?
And I thought it was
Can you bring your phone's flashlight over here?
absolutely.
Give me a second.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, there she is.
Okay.
Okay, she's fine. She's got herself in a little cranny. That's why I do that. It's called a welfare check, motherfucker. And it's there so that I make you feel a little bit better about me having these animals here. Because if I don't do a welfare check, well then it starts turning into a situation of Schrodinger's tarantula or Schrodinger's centipede. It is both inside and theoretically outside of its cage at the same time because you don't technically know. By the way, for those that don't know, Schrodinger's cat was a fucked up experiment that a scientist concocted where he put the cat...
Mental. Okay, it was not a physical experiment. It was an idea.
I thought he actually put a cat in a box with a glass vial that broke randomly that had poison. So the cat was both theoretically alive and theoretically dead.
Yeah, it was a thought experiment. If I'm not mistaken, just thought experiment.
Okay, but just like for Schrodinger's cat, except more, I guess, real. So we don't want that, do we? No, we want eyes on the situation every fucking night to make sure every fucking animal is in its fucking cage.
Fair enough. It better be. At all times.
At least the centipede we can see from right here. Decided to come out. I think it's because of the temperature. It's a little bit hotter in here than it should be. That's what killed my last Vietnamese centipede. But it got up to like 100 degrees in the trailer at the time.
Chef that will be leading us for our holiday extravaganza will be
Already there. Take a look around. Yeah, that's my bro, Micah.
Thank you very much, buddy. I had a lot of writing on this, but I know things will be Taking one product and receiving it in
You sick of these younger girls, Justin? Oh, what? They don't want to have an actual adult relationship? They don't want to be what is that called? Responsible human being?
Everyone manage the next challenge. So we're gonna have a little visual quiz.
Oliver, get away from the door. How much trouble do you want to be in? You literally just got taken out.
Show you a bunch of images, and you have to
He's like, what they did? Didn't let me.
The first one to recognize the guy who didn't go get it, bring it back, wins. Get there.
I don't know why I have that song stuck in my head.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you got a toy.
I see a podcast. And I don't know what it is.
I'm not going to take you away from that animal right there.
They're off. As a runner, not that fast.
But I want to show you guys this one's face because it's, dude, Mikey, you can totally see the damn fangs on the mandibles. Like they are like jet black, kind of sticking out. And I'm looking there, I'm just like,
The answer is candy cane.
Wolf. How's the feed on that? Can we still see this thing?
Now, I want you to grab those passes. Let's grab those passes.
Not really.
fuck. God damn it, Wolf. Wolf.
Watch or wait. What's going to happen is
As he backs up into it. Oh, really? What?
Look a little guy.
You motherfucker.
No. You just finished swallowing it.
Wolf, you're fired. Oh, sorry, Oliver. Okay, so what I was talking to Micah about when it came to the centipede. Check this out. Look at those mandibles. Good night. Okay, I recommend going through pnwarachnids.com. He has been a fairly reliable dealer when it comes to exotic pets. We've got multiple tarantulas, multiple other critters from him. Actually, I think it's just tarantulas and one centipede. But legs, the Theraphosa apophysis, that's one of his. I think one of the Brazilian blue violets, one of his. Ducky? Wasn't Ducky... Was Ducky one of his? My daughter thinks I'm hard on her. I'm telling her this is for your benefit, not mine. Depends entirely on what you're doing, I guess. No, yeah, the brainwashing thing is freaking ridiculous. Yeah, when it comes to children these days, I remember when we were kids, it was all about learning through experience and not having one certain mindset drilled into your head. You got to come to a conclusion based on your reality and not based on what other people want to force down your throat. These days, it's overly political. It's overtly sexualized. It's ridiculous. The notion that let kids be kids is becoming more and more pertinent, and is sounding off more and more in today's society. Because we're not letting kids be kids. We're not letting kids wonder. We're not letting kids go through life playing and having fun. We've got to stress them the fuck out with things that ultimately should revolve around adults. Now, don't get me wrong, teaching kids how to do taxes and basic math skills that they're going to be using in the real world is incredibly important. Trust me, I know. It's the reason why I didn't get to become a cop when I first tried to apply, is because I can't do word problems. Really fucking important when you got to chase somebody down.
I can't do much else, though.
But in this day and age, there is a very serious problem about brainwashing.
My mother with me in the kitchen all the time. I'm constantly thinking like, wishing like this.
Well, if you ask a certain somebody, the granny fanny might not be out of the question. It's just a certain somebody.
I love Christmas. It's such a big thing in my family. It's the one day that none of us work. We all sit together. $20,000 would be life changing. My mom would
My other live? Oh, okay. During the gaming? Yeah! You were the one that mentioned that other game for me to try playing. Was it virtual reality, though? Because that's what I got. That's my primary focus when it comes to gaming, is that VR life. You know what I mean? God, fuck. I got my shit kicked in on that boxing game. But when I tell you that it made me sweat gallons, dude, oh yeah. Setting it up was a bitch, too. So this cage belongs to our green bottle blue tarantula. This gal has come out quite frequently. She hasn't tried ripping through the cage. She's just nonchalantly meandering around, checking out her surroundings before heading back into her den. Probably laying a coat or two of the webbing. Oh, that is messed up.
I'm looking at my hairs.
Personally, me, no, but that's because I found somebody. But you never know. Plus, there's also the benefit of they might own a house, and guess what? When they pass away, you get to own it too. Just saying, there are perks to dating a little bit older individuals. I'm not saying that you should be a gold digger. I'm just saying that I understand. Alright, I get it. I'm not gonna judge you if you do. Love first, money second, but money can be involved. Alright, so let's see. There she is. That's our green bottle blue ducky. Hi, baby. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not saying that it's gonna feel natural. I'm just saying that if it were to happen, I would completely fucking understand, man. I'm not out here to judge, is ultimately what I'm trying to tell you. Should probably put the lid back on the snake cage. Now that he is done. Okay.
This sings quality to me all day long. Instantly when you see it, you know it's going to be delicious.
Whew.
It's super colorful. It's got great texture.
No, I'm not saying do it for the money. I'm just saying that if you fall in love with an older person that happens to have money, I'm not going to judge, because love is love, okay? I know that sounds a little bit Matt Rife, but
My mother made me best of the time. So what I did is try to do it. They made a bit of a crumble with butter,
Could you imagine? Oh my god. That would be two family reunions be just ruined forever. Okay. We are making excellent time. Our alligator lizard is back in her original cage setup. The only thing we're missing is greenery, and I think what we do. Oh, fuck! They're still out in the car.
What?
I need to go get those plants out of the truck because those are going in the alligator lizard cage to see if we can get them to grow and reproduce under the light that's in there, which we should be able to because it's UVA. So we're going out on a little adventure before I forget, guys. Here we go again on our own. Hope the truck is open. Oh! Fucking pay attention, Hiram. That's gonna be a bruise. Yeah, they're gonna be a little bit fried, guys, but they're still alive. Sometimes so dumb. These celebrities are almost always so dumb. Move. No, these are not for you. These are going in the lizard cage. Okay. I'm hoping that these plants shouldn't affect the lizard negatively. I'm fairly certain. Oh, that is fucked. Okay.
There's a lot on the line today. I could chase $20,000, so I gotta go all out. The chefs today holidays, and one of the most celebrated is
That's crazy. Isn't Ice-T the one that's on freaking Law and Order Special Victims? Yeah, he's got a prenup.
I think he's just on regular Law and Order.
He's got a prenup with his wife that if they get a divorce, he gets the implants back. That's so fucked. Like, hey, baby, you're gonna have to be flat as a fucking board now. Give them to my next girl. No, okay, yeah, Susie, that's pretty fucking valid. But in my defense, I don't buy fucking shit from rock stars and whatnot. Okay, here we go. Although I would buy Ryan Reynolds merch. I think we have some Deadpool merchandise at least. Duchess, I'm not letting you out yet. Get away from the door.
Fine.
What?
What do you have left?
I gotta do the Scorpion, Charlotte, the roaches, and then it's bedtime, right? Martial arts, yeah, what's up, man? I get to throw my glasses away. Woot woot. Yeah, I went and did the boxing game a little bit today, and I got my ass handed to me. That last guy, he was glitching so bad. He literally at the last second teleported across the arena. I was so fucking mad. I was so mad. Like, don't get me wrong, the new arenas, pretty cool, pretty schwanky. But could we focus on making the gameplay better, maybe? Huh? Make it seem like the whole thing isn't just falling apart around us, huh? Okay. So this next critter is our Asian forest scorpion. Good night, Brent. By the way, for those who are coming on, we do have a new, better way for donating if you guys are interested. I have my Venmo account up down at the bottom. The blue writing there. What games are you playing? Thrill of the Fight 2 is the one that made me sweat like crazy today. I thought I was either going to have a heat stroke or a heart attack, the way I was feeling by the end of that second round. And I played some Onward, which I might be able to get to play with my brother. That would be so fucking cool. So this is Needles. Needles is our Asian forest scorpion. She looking thick. She looking healthy. But Thrill of the Fight 2 gets your blood pumping. It's really good exercise. They say that any exercise you do that will keep your heart rate high for 30 minutes is technically a form of cardio. Thrill of the Fight 2 will, in fact, do that. So if you're looking for a game to download on the Oculus Quest 2 or Quest 3, and you have some good, what is that, Wi-Fi? Get that. If you're looking for something with teamwork, Onward's pretty good. There we go. Oh, I'm not on Steam or Stream or whatever it's called. Venmo, drop a few bucks, like, subscribe, join the Discord. Everyone show some love. Woo! It's a party! Whew. All right. So, one of the coolest parts about owning a scorpion is, in fact, the biofluorescence, which occurs when you hit a scorpion with black light due to a chemical reaction within the scorpion's exoskeleton. This allows somebody to actually seek them out at night, find them with relative ease. If you're looking to get yourself a bark scorpion or something around your area, first of all, understand that there are scorpion species that you really don't want to be playing with. They can hurt you in a serious way. They can make you sick if they sting you. You're on Xbox, X, S, and PS. Huh, okay. I know, Micah, what game system do you play? I know you're on the PC.
Right now, I'm on Xbox One.
Xbox One.
PC.
Yeah, my bro's playing Xbox One, PC. I don't think the PS4, is it? PS5 is working. Didn't you take that to a professional?
Yeah. I'm guessing it's just because the location where it was at right there wasn't a lot of air circulation. So it overheated the system.
So
Apparently it's well known for PSI to be overheated if you don't place them in the right spot.
So it's just broken for
Well, I
now.
just need to get it back in there to be fixed. And find a better place place for it.
Yeah. So we got a variety of systems, but mine is the VR. It's gonna be. If I can make it a family affair, if I can get my wife playing with me and my brother on onward.
Well, you won't be embarrassed myself in front of somebody else.
You start slow, admittedly, but you build yourself up, and then soon you're gonna be shooting people with a pistol because you're too bored. Oliver, no! No! Now it's not lovey-dovey time. Why did I put cage clamps on the Scorpion? You know what? We're just gonna run with it for now. We're running out of time. All right. Now, we're gonna come over here. That's gonna be legs, new cage. But if you're on Facebook, my Facebook account is Hiram Schoonover. It has the one of the Critter Keeper logos on it. I'm also on Instagram under one of the Critter Keeper aliases. Has the Critter Keeper emblem on that one. A tarantula on another one because I had to go restart my Instagram account. I still have Xbox One. Yeah. That's not a bad thing. There are people out there that every time there is an upgrade to a system, every time there's like an Xbox of some sort coming out or a PS something or other, they jump on the opportunity. I think I'm going to be fine so long as they don't get rid of it with the Oculus Quest 3. I think that's where I want to draw the line. That is the foot in the sand. That is the pivotal gameplay that I think is amazing. Get out of here. Now I am tripping over dogs. Get. No, Duchess, go. You guys cannot be tripping me while I am dealing with animals. This tarantula is a Brazilian white knee. She seems to be relatively stressed. Probably gonna, now that it's warmer, I'm probably gonna go move her onto a darker shelf so that she is not as stressed. But I think being so out in the open has got her a little bit not happy. Also, I think Mochi would be a little bit happier if he had a little bit more access to out here. Was Series X. Oh, okay. Now I smell what you're stepping in. I thought you meant like that was the last one that you bought. I was just like, oh, okay. I can get behind that. Oh shit, I need to fill up the water more. When it comes to technologies that I think I could use at work, freaking Zuckerberg's new lens, like for your glass, I think that would be great because my work tends to have a problem with giving people body cameras. God, that makes me so upset. We want to make sure that you have every opportunity to cover all of your bases at work as a security officer. But we don't think it's necessary for you to go out with your money and buy yourself a body camera. It's my money. Why can't I buy myself a body camera? You guys already have me set up with a cell phone that I'm supposed to use to record when people are acting out of line. So, if I have a body camera that I can just hit the button and start recording, It covers my bases. It covers your bases. It makes sure that all of our asses are kept in line. Ugh, my work. Okay. I think Charlotte's cage is going to be the next to need to be cleaned out. But she doesn't get a new cage. What we can do is clean out Little Bee's old cage, like thoroughly, and just transfer her over so it's not this long, arduous process. I hope I used that word right. Okay, so these are dubia roaches. The male roaches have the wings. The females do not. The females tend to be shiny. And the babies are gray. The babies. That one is a fresh molt. Look at that. Cool beans. Alright, so what we do with these. We get a cap full of food here. Take the cap. Boom. Now. Oh, that was not good. Oh, look at Justin coming in with that PS5. Hold on, we gotta get that spritz bottle. And I think when we bust out the orange heads, we're gonna try and collect some of those youngins and see if the alligator lizard is hungry. Because it is feeding day. I take it you guys would probably like to see me tongue feed the alligator lizard, and I'm pretty sure that if she's hungry, she will snatch that shit up so fast it'll make your head spin. Hold on. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Yeah, I see them. I'm thinking planting those once we get another thing of dirt up on top, okay, where they can get hit by that light. Alright.
Back there?
Not that I see, honey. We really should have been spending more time looking for it. Move, Wolf. Wolf, come on, kid. No?
This is still a very, very fresh investigation. So, an incident. So, maybe if you at approximately 1:21 this afternoon, we received a phone call at
No, didn't want those roaches.
Oh shit. Fire assets responded to the scene, and at approximately 2 o'clock, firefighters broadcast that they were.
Okay, well, we'll let her simmer down overnight because she's probably stressed about having everything moved back into her cage, and then we will try feeding her again tomorrow.
Responding to the aid of these firefighters. Still have an active fire. We are managing about.
Okay, so these are orange head roaches.
We are
That's what they look like as juveniles.
wrongful agencies to assist us.
They are decent feeders, but they are not the favorite of the alligator lizard. Clearly, when I tried to feed her one, she kind of nibbled at it, and then she's like, you know what, no. So we will try getting the next cage that we get to transfer them into. We can actually do it in the old cage that we have, and we might just do that, but gotta give them a better, bigger place to live.
And during this time, we exchanged gunfire with the suspect. And we also got information, we received information from the White House and Captain Tech. From
Oh, I liked Call of Duty. You know, they had a Call of Duty on the Quest. That was something else. The only problem is, I think it was Call of Duty. The only problem is it was such a short game. You know what I mean by short game, right? It was missions, and the mission did not take long at all. And I was just like, okay, well, kind of wish there was a little bit more to. For instance, I think that they are missing out on a really good.
At the same time, you know, keep in mind, I haven't been in the military, but I would think that people who are out there on operations want it to go fast and want it to be a very short mission.
I know, but like I want it to be a little bit more realistic. Like for instance, they have an opportunity to create games that closely reflect the way things happened in real life. So rather than sending a kid through a history class, right, you introduce games that are really captivating. Just about as captivating as the Band of Brothers show was back in the day. Just super, you want to keep doing it, you want to know what happens next. Basically, add a cinema touch to and a realistic touch to some of these games. I would rather go and play historically accurate games. I really would. I think that would be a trip. Okay, gang.
There is no threat
Hold on. Have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, better not see you on the news unless it's good news.